Starting up, baby. What is up, GTA? How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Good. What is up, Duke? Good to see you, Jerkunin. It's Tamaria. Charlie in the house. Yeah, I am kind of liking it. My video is coming out tomorrow, but it's not a review video, but it's a video on tomorrow. If you want, I'll text. I'll just call Tamaria. Let me call her. She's texting to me. But yeah, I like the chair, dude. It's today's like really the first day I've been using it, and I've been in it for a few hours. But yeah, so far I'm liking it. I'm actually liking the lumbar support a lot. What's up, False Finest? You must be a baseball fan, I would assume. Boston in the house. James Broadbent. What up, Khalil? Tyrone is in the house. I haven't seen you in a minute, dude. Whoa. What happened there? You hung up on me. She hung up on me. She don't give a crap about Greggles, huh? Now let's try again. 229. I'm calling you. I think it's Tamaria, isn't it? Oh, I have to open up. So text me if you guys want to be on the show. 619.
I'm sorry. The person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has
not... Oh, my God. Whatever. Okay. If you guys want to be on the show, 619-721-3699. Just shoot me a text, and I'll call you up. Where's that damn app? Where is it? There we go. So cool, yeah. So I got my DX Racer chair, which I'm really liking so far. It's pretty cool. It's kind of expensive, but it's it's a lot more comfortable than my last chair. At least my butt doesn't hurt, so that's nice. Oh, Tamara, I thought that was you. I thought you were 229. I don't know why I was thinking that, but whatever. GTA Greggles, what's up, GTA? Okay, Tamara, sorry. My bad. Arnold. I don't know what I was saying. I was almost not able to say her name. What's going on, man? Khalil saying what's up. Tyrone, I think I already said hi. Dan Howley just watched the keynote. What did you think? So yeah, let's talk about the keynote, guys. Apple announced a bunch of new products. Or if you don't want to talk about that, let's talk about something else. So whatever you guys want to talk about, I am down to talk about it. But I mean, there was tons of Apple stuff that was announced today, so I think that would probably be the most timely thing to talk about. Let's see. All right, Charlie. I'm going to give you a call, Charlie. Oh. Charlie going to be the first call.
Hello.
Charlie, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. Where you, let's see. What state are you in? I forget. What state?
Michigan.
Michigan. What's going on, man? How are you? What's new with you?
Hey, well, my iPhone 6s broke, and so it was kind of a last minute thing because I was going on a school trip the next day, so I needed a new phone, and I got a Galaxy S8 Plus.
Ooh, what do you think about it?
I love it. It's awesome. The only complaint I really have about it is the battery life is a little eh.
Yeah. I guess it depends. I mean, if you're coming from iPhone, maybe it was a lot better on that, but I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I almost get as long as I don't bring it to.
No.
You don't get a full day?
I get close. I think maybe 7, 8 o'clock I have to plug in.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, that's basically what I get if I'm not in, when I go to work, it dies pretty quick because the building is so dense. But if I'm just out and about, say on a weekend day, I can get from the morning until 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning at night before I need to charge up. But what are some things you really like about it so far?
Well, the display is really really something for watching content, especially compared to like the 4.7-inch screen I had before. Watching content on 6-inch screen is just amazing. I really have been enjoying wireless charging. I know you wouldn't think, but wireless charging, I got a pad, and I've been enjoying having that. That's a nice feature to have, and water resistance is nice. I just like everything about it pretty much.
That's awesome, man. What is there anything you miss about the iPhone?
About the iMessage.
Okay, my message. What have you to counteract that? What have you been using instead?
I have been texting my friends on Snapchat instead.
Okay.
So
That's cool, man. Nice. So
it's kind of a trade-off.
it is, yeah. But hopefully, I mean, do most of your friends have iPhones or Android phones?
Most of my friends have iPhones, yeah.
Okay. Are they making fun of you because you have an Android phone, or are they envious of you?
Yeah.
That's all right, man. You don't want to be a sheep. It seems like all young people want iPhones.
Yeah. Well, there's this kid I persuaded in my class, and he wants, his parents are hardcore Apple, and I convinced him to get a Samsung phone, and so.
That's good. Yeah, Sam, the phone is really nice, and it's definitely different jumping from Apple over to Samsung. But I mean, it's not like. Is this your first Android phone? I can't remember. I think we spoke before, right, Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this your first Android phone? It is. Okay. So when you jumped from iPhone to Android, did you think it was like too much for you to understand? Were you excited by it? Like, how did you feel jumping into your first Android phone?
Could you repeat the question?
Yeah.
The connection's a little.
No worries. So this is your first Android phone. How did you feel jumping from iPhone over to Android? Was it a big leap in terms of the knowledge, like what you had to learn, or was it similar?
Well, I've been watching, videos and stuff online about Android for a long time, and I breezed my way through the system. It's not as simple as like a Pixel. Like I had a friend that had a Pixel. My mom's friend had a Pixel, and you just pick it up and you know how to use it immediately.
Right.
But the Samsung phone took a little bit of getting used to.
Yeah.
But I've mastered all the settings and everything, and I like how it works.
That's good, man. That's awesome. I'm really happy you're happy with it. How long have you had it? How many, a day, a week? How long?
I've had it for about almost 2 weeks now, I think.
Okay, so you've had it for a good amount of time now. So now you pretty much know what you're getting in with the Galaxy. Is there anything else you wanted to say about it or talk about?
No, that's about it.
All right, man.
Actually, maybe about the Apple WWDC is a little disappointing.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Like every time I remember being a huge Apple fan, and they would do these announcements, and you'd expect so much more than they actually give you, and it's not that exciting.
I know. I know. They released a new iPad with like a little bit more storage and a new iMac, which is like $4 million. So that's about it.
I know the iMac Pro's $5,000, but if you built that same computer on a PC, it would be so much cheaper. It's so ridiculous. It's so freaking ridiculous. So.
All right, yeah.
Cool, man. Well, I appreciate the call, and definitely if you have any other questions, feel free to call in the future.
Yeah. Congratulations, by the way.
Oh, on the baby or something else?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
All right,
brother.
Have a good night.
We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye.
All right, bye.
I love talking to the kids. Charlie's a great kid, man. I'm assuming he sounds like, I forget how old he is. I think he's 13 or 14, but he's such a nice kid, man. It's good. He's smart. You can tell he's not a dummy. He's a smart man. I always keep going in the wrong app. Let me see who we got next. In my mind, my dreams are real. GTA wants to talk next. So if you guys want to be on the show, 619-721-3699. Shoot me a text.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Hey, what's going on, Daddy Greggles?
Hey.
Yeah.
What have you been doing, dude?
Well, I haven't been doing too much, but I kind of have this little. It's sort of like a story, although everything in it's 100% true. So
Okay.
I'll tell it. I have this one friend, and he's on. He has an iPhone 6, and I'm not gonna lie. Like I first met him, I kind of dismissed him, like, oh, he probably likes iPhones. He's probably not. Not saying anything negative, just saying that sometimes I sometimes have the connotation that people who buy Apple products aren't as tech savvy.
Yep.
Although in some cases that's wrong, but basically like he's a tech guy and he's pretty cool, and he's basically like, yeah, I mean, I really like the iPhone, but he's like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get a different phone at some point, and I kind of like wink wink nudge nudge because I got the Note 5. I was trying to wink, nudge him into getting the Note 8 when it comes out, and he's like, you know what? I think I'll wait. I think I'll see what it becomes, and I'm basically going to convince him to get the Note 8.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie. I'm probably just going to have him get the Note 8 so I can play with it.
Man, that's messed up.
Yeah, but I mean, hey,
it's not the most messed up thing I've heard in my life, but it's pretty messed up. But I mean, if he ends up liking the phone, then good for him and good for you, I guess.
Well, no. I really do think he'll like the phone.
Yeah.
Because I mean, obviously, he likes a lot of the stuff that my phone can do with the S Pen and all that, and he does really think that he would get some use out of it.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to be a hardcore user, but he'll probably pull it out once in a while and use it. And he's really liking the way the screens are now, because it's no doubt that the Note 8's going to have the infinity display.
What does he have now? What phone does he have now? Did you say?
Does he have, or do I have?
Does he have?
He has the iPhone 6.
Okay, iPhone 6. You have the Note 5, right?
So,
or no?
I have the Note 5. He has the iPhone 6.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a huge jump, pretty much, going from iPhone over to a Note, because the Note can do so much crazy stuff. But as long as he doesn't get lost in it, and he feels like that's the one thing, it takes at least a few weeks, especially if you're not addicted to technology. Mm-hmm. It takes at least a few weeks to really get acclimated with Android, at least sometimes.
Yeah,
longer.
he knows that, but he does really enjoy technology or anything, because I know he's gonna really enjoy like playing with it and everything, and he's played with my phone and everything, and he really likes the way that it works and everything.
Yeah.
So I think he's really gonna I think he's definitely gonna be happy with it, to say the least.
Right.
And he doesn't really mind. Obviously the Note 8 will be a much bigger phone than the regular iPhone 6.
Yeah. Well, maybe not physically, because the iPhone 6. Oh, iPhone 6 or 6 Plus.
6.
Oh, okay, 6. Yeah, it will be pretty big, yeah, but not that much bigger, because you got to remember the Note 8 is still going to be very skinny. It'll just be really tall. That'll be the biggest difference.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like really tall and everything, and he has like an OtterBox. Or not an OtterBox. It's like an off-brand OtterBox.
Okay.
So he'll probably have to get a slimmer case, but I'm also kind of nudging him in the UAG direction.
Yeah. Yeah, the UAG case is really nice. I really like my Tech 21 case too. I mean, it might not be as protective as the other ones, but I mean, yeah. Just tell him to get the UAG. UAG is really nice.
Actually, I have a really short thing to add on to that. My dad, for his old Note 5, because we switched contracts, he had a Tech 21 case, and it was one of those clear ones. Uh-huh. And the only thing was that he had it every day, so it turned yellow, like really badly. But he had the gold Note 5, so it kind of blended in a little bit more and didn't look as gross. So... but it seems to be very protective and anything. The only complaint I have about the Tech 21 case compared to the UAG is it has like not nearly as much screen protection, like as far as like a lip.
Yeah.
And I think it doesn't stay on the phone as securely. Maybe that's because it's old. Our specific one.
It definitely doesn't have as much. It doesn't have as much lip as the UAG. I can confirm that. But as in terms of sticking on the case, it definitely. I don't feel like it's slipping off at all.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying, like, it's not as tight. It's not as, it doesn't feel as secure, if that makes sense.
Right. I understand.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah. And I've had, and I actually had and I have a speaking case. I'm basically collecting like all the cases now. My Note 5 SVU flip cover case is set to arrive in 2 days. So I'm basically like going all in on this whole case thing.
Yeah, because you're trying to do aren't you trying to do like 10 cases or 14 cases or something so you can change every case every day?
Exactly. And it'll just be like, swap a different one every day. It's like, oh, today I'm feeling fancy, I'll grab the vegan or whatever. Or today I'm feeling tough, so I'll grab the UAG or whatever.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Everyone's going to be like, damn, like, dude, you got so much money. You keep getting a new phone every day. You're like, yeah, I guess. Cool, man. Well, anything to make the phone feel new is a good thing, for sure.
Well, yeah, because that's the great thing about Android is, slap on a new case, slap in a launcher, maybe a theme or two, and you pretty much got a new phone. Yep. And you don't have to spend extra money,
right,
except on the case, of course.
Yeah.
And you don't have to like reinstall all your crap every single time you get a new phone.
But at this point though, you must be paying not the cases for the Note 5 must be fairly cheap, right?
Oh yeah, the UAG one. I know the UAG one, when it was new, it was like $40. I got my UAG brand new for like $15.
Yeah, that's
on Amazon.
Really good.
And the same thing with the SVU. The SVU is normally like $50. I just scored it for like $13 on Amazon. Again, brand new in box.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's the thing. It's like, yeah, you have an older phone, but all the stuff for it is insanely cheap. Especially now that everything's going to Type-C.
Yep.
So micro USB stuff is dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it is budget heaven.
That's awesome, man. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about? Are you okay?
I think I'm good. Don't
Cool,
worry,
man.
I'm not having a stroke. Well, you have a good one, and
thanks,
just for me, whenever your kid grows, okay, I probably shouldn't say that because that's probably not a good idea. I was gonna say when your kid grows up, have him play GTA, but now that I'm saying that out aloud, that probably doesn't sound like a good idea. Give him Mario or give him Ms. Pac-Man.
I wouldn't be. I mean, depending upon what the age is, I would not be bothered by a kid playing, not a kid, but like a young teenager or whatever playing it, as long as they understand that it's not real and that you shouldn't treat people like that. I'm not against it. I'm pretty open-minded.
No, but I'm talking about when he's like 3, 4, 5. Like,
you know what? He probably would
grow up, and you want to kind of ease him onto video games if you want to. I'm not sure. Like maybe
I think most kids.
If he likes it.
I think most kids at that age want to just play phone games. Like dumb. I mean, you can play GTA on there for sure, but like just dumb little phone games. Then at that point, they want a Nintendo, and Nintendo doesn't usually have those type of games. So you're probably looking at somebody at around 9, 10, 11, 12 is when they want to start getting an Xbox or a PS4 or whatever it is by then.
It's so funny because I literally have like my Note 5, and I like bought like it's still a really high end phone, and I had like because my dad, he plays Asphalt 8 and Dead Trigger and all that. I downloaded those games. I never even touched them. Every time I play a game on my phone, I play Ms. Pac-Man. It's so funny because everyone's looking at me. They're like, "Why are you playing Ms. Pac-Man on your phone?" I'm like, "Why not?"
I don't like. I'm with you. I don't like those arcadey games, the first person shooters on a phone. It doesn't feel natural. I want to use a controller when I do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to use my phone. It doesn't feel right.
Hey, one thing I'm not just saying this because I'm a Note guy, but I'm serious. Like playing Ms. Pac-Man is actually a lot better with the S Pen because it's you're not like swiping wrong,
right?
And because since it's like a thinner tip and everything, you can be more precise and make sure that she doesn't go the wrong way and get eaten by a ghost.
Well, that's a pro
there's
tip.
There's a life hack right there.
Look, that's a pro tip you've given us, and that we can now when we go back to our Note 5s, we can and play Mixed Pac-Man. We'll use that tip. So, thanks, man.
Or if you're a rebel and you still holding on to a 7, I think you returned yours.
I did.
But hey, anybody in the chat, you still got your Note 7? Play Ms. Pac-Man on it right now. Do it. That's what I'm telling all you folks in the chat. I hope you don't mind if I
awesome advice, man.
Take over the chat for a couple seconds.
Yeah, it's all about you. No worries, man. So I appreciate your call, dude. And
oh yeah, definitely.
Be good. Don't get in trouble.
All right, you
man.
too.
Peace.
Have a good one.
Peace. All right. Always a funny guy. Mr. GT. Hey! I think I'm going to call this lady right now. Tamaria.
Enjoy this Verizon ringback tone while your party is reached.
Oh my God. Pick a different song, Tamaria.
Hey, Grego.
Pick a damn new song for me. I want something juicy. Why you give me the damn lame song? I know it's free.
Leave me alone.
I know it's free. What's going on? How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Did you miss me?
Of course. That's why, like, when you were talking about you called me and I didn't answer, I'm like, my phone wasn't even ringing, so I don't know who you were calling in Georgia, but it wasn't me.
I was calling. I don't know if it'll show. Oh no, it won't. I don't. It won't show me on here because I'm using like software on my computer. At least it probably does show me, but I'd have to look for it. Anyways, so how's everything with your phone? Your Galaxy S8 Plus.
It's okay. Like I was saying on the chat, I'm actually ready for the Note 8. I'm missing my S Pen, and I'm almost tempted to go back to my Note 5, which I still have.
Do you still have the Note 5?
Yeah, I do.
You do have it. What color Note 5 do you have?
Well, you know, they only had ugly colors, so I have the sapphire black.
Ugly colors. Because they had what? Gold? I don't even remember. They had black. Was it silver too? I forget what the other color was. Or pink?
No, they didn't have all those colors. It was like, I think, black and white and something else. But, you know, all the colors didn't come to the U.S., though. So it was like, I think you only had a choice on Verizon of black and a sapphire. Sapphire black, and white. And that's it.
Well, they definitely had silver. But, yeah, they had pink, it looks like, too. They had pink, silver, black, gold, and like a bluish color.
Yeah,
no,
but
I don't know,
a lot of those colors weren't available, though, in the
States.
U.S. Some of them were international, so didn't benefit me.
But isn't your Note 5 slow?
I know. You know what? Actually, right before I got the S8 Plus, they had finally got Nougat on Verizon. So actually, it was better. I mean, I was surprised because it was like my phone was brand new, so it was pretty cool.
Man, I couldn't go back to that phone. I mean, I guess I could, but I wouldn't want to.
I really don't either, because it's funny that I forgot his name, the other guy you were just talking to when he brought up about the Note 7.
Chance. I think his real name is Chance.
I probably Chad. Yeah,
Chad.
I shouldn't
No,
say
I think it's
it,
Chad. I think it's
but
Chance.
I do still have my Note 7. It's in the box on my floor in my bedroom.
How many phones you got in your room? How many phones are in your house? Jesus.
Leave me alone.
You should. Why don't you have your own channel? Why do I have my own channel? You need your own channel. Damn. Come on.
Whatever. But no, seriously. I mean, I truly love that, and I think I've said that over and over before.
Yeah.
Like, that was my heart.
Why wouldn't you go? Oh,
I'm really ready for the Note 8.
Yeah,
so
well, it's only
that's my thing,
dude. It's like, what are we in June? It's literally possibly could come out in 2 months from now. Literally 2 months.
Yeah, I saw somewhere where it was saying it might come out early.
I don't think it's going to.
And I have to discuss this. I don't mean to take it from you, but I was looking at reviews for the Galaxy S9, and I heard it's supposed to be like 99% screen, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so ready. Like, can the Note 8 be 99% screen? Because I will be so elated, so happy. It will be so amazing.
I think the Note 8 is going to look almost identical to the Galaxy S8.
I know, but it's just wishful thinking, Greggle. It's just wishful thinking.
I don't know where they're going to put the pen. I mean, I guess they'll put it at the bottom for sure, but I wonder if they're going to make the phone slightly thicker. I mean, wider, I should say, just so that they can.
I'm thinking it is by it being 6.3 inches, even though that's just what
the rumor.
That I guess it'll be wider to allow for the pen to fit, the S Pen.
Right. Yeah,
I could be wrong though. Who knows?
You're not wrong. You know everything, just like I know everything. Come on, you're never wrong.
Hey, you're right, Greggles. I could take your job. Oh my gosh.
You can be my assistant. I don't want to play.
Why do I have to be your assistant? Why can't I be the boss?
Because I don't like.
My assistant.
Because I don't like playing second fiddle. I have to be in. I don't know. I have to be in charge.
Oh my gosh, really, Greggles? That's so messed up, dude. Really? Wow.
Come on. So what else is what have you got any other toys lately? And I don't mean that in a bad way.
No, I think I'm taking offense since I'm a female. You didn't ask Chad that. What other toys he had to play with?
Chad is a kid in high school. I doubt he's buying stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of new electronics have you bought? Anything?
Nothing else here lately. I just still have my my old tablets, which are Samsung. Like the last one I got was the Tab S 10.5, which I still love in the bronze. So I'm still holding on to that. And then I also have a Tab 4 Samsung.
Yeah.
So what else do I have? The only Apple thing I own is the iPod. I mean, don't ask me why. Like I said, certain Apple things I like. Yeah, iPod.
iPod like touch or like an iPod with the wheel? Which iPod? Which iPod?
I think is it a 4? I can't remember. It's a vintage one though, but I mean, I just love it.
Do you know how many gigabytes?
And I haven't really used it lately.
Oh my God. I could not go back.
Hey, leave me alone.
I couldn't go back to one of those things because you know why? You only have a finite amount of music on there. You only have the music that you owned or downloaded to it. I couldn't do it again. That's what I love about having Spotify or whatever you have, because you can pick a song and then if you think of another artist, you can just play it, or you can do a radio that sounds like that and discover new artists. So I could never go back to like a static music player again. Never.
Like I said, I don't really use it. It's vintage, but you asked me about toys, so I'm kind of telling you about the toys I have, even though it's vintage, but still, just to show that I do sort of kind of love Apple, because what Leanna was saying, like she's going back to the 7 Plus because she loves the Apple Watch. I do too. It looks more feminine. Like I want a Samsung Watch so bad, but it looks masculine, so I don't want it.
I don't know why they didn't make. Well, you know what it is? It's almost like. Do you think a lot of women would buy a feminine Samsung watch? I don't think they would.
I'm sorry. I can't do it. It's just too rugged.
I totally understand. No, I agree with you. It's very manly. But at the same time, I don't think there's a big enough market for them to warrant making a female watch. Because no one even buys the manly watch.
Can they make it more unisex, Greggles? Because it doesn't look unisex.
No one's even buying the guy watch. I guarantee it's not selling that well. It already dropped price. It dropped by like $50 or $100 already. And it hasn't even been out for...
Really?
Yeah, it's not selling well. It's not selling well. So I don't know what they're going to do. They have to make I don't know what Android needs to do to make watches. I know I don't use my watch anymore. I don't even give a shit about it. I don't use it.
I think they should copy Apple. I mean, I hate to say it, but I love Apple watches.
But what do you like about it so much? Just the way it looks, or the way the software?
I like the way it looks. It's sleek, the squareness. I love it. It's just beautiful.
I actually like square watches too, to be honest with you. I just don't. What you use it for? I mean, what do you need a watch for? I mean, unless it's like, I like that Samsung watches can be completely independent of the phone. You can text from it, and you can you make phone calls and pay with it. And I like that part of it. But the software I don't love. And it's like, do I really need that all the time? I really don't. You know.
Well, I do use my Gear Fit too. So I mean, I like to track my steps and stuff like that. But I just really want to watch. It makes me feel like James Bond female version. So. If I'm role playing.
Whoa.
LOL, just joking, just kidding. Sort of, kind of.
Crazy. What else? You got anything else?
Let me see. I talked about the S9 really quick. I said I'm ready for the Note 8. Getting bored with my S8 Plus. Oh yeah, I actually dropped my phone at the gas station, and I had on one of the cases I got from you. I think it was the Damon or something, the credit card case.
What about
did it? Actually,
go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry, but I put my phone on top of the roof of the car while I was pumping gas, and it slid off.
Did it? So what happened
with that case? And I thought it was going to shatter, so I was about to cry. But when I checked it, it was fine. But my case got scuffed up. But I mean, I'm glad my phone wasn't damaged. I mean, it did protect it. But now my case looks hideous.
So now,
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, but you know what? Now you can start your channel. Your very first video is a review on that case and how it saved your phone. And then you reach out to the company and you say, hey, I made this video. Can you send me some more cases? And they will. They probably will.
Ooh,
it's that easy, guys.
Smart, really?
If you want to start a YouTube, make a damn video on some things. Reach out to the company and they'll send you shit. Trust me. It happens quite often.
So that's how it works.
Yes, that's how it starts off. Or they might even reach out to you. But just make a couple videos, and especially on something like that where you can sell that for them because it's you actually have an experience that it saved your phone, and you can explain it and maybe even reenact it in a funny way. You could definitely do it. Look at that. Tamaria, what's your channel name though? Tamaria what? Just your name? Tamaria? Tekken with Tamaria? Tamaria Tech?
Oh no, I'm gonna have to think about that, Greggles.
I'm about to change. Do you have a camera? You could just use your cell phone camera. Who gives a crap?
No, but what if I'm camera shy, Greggles?
Oh my God! Come on, who's camera shy?
Hey, I thought you were gonna use Snapchat on me. Like, yeah, right.
Yeah, you're always on Snapchat. You're always on. Yeah, Snapchat. You're always on. You put about 100 Snapchats up a day.
Ha ha ha! Very funny. You're talking about yourself, right, Greggles?
Yeah, I was actually.
I know.
Shit. What else? You got anything else, or are you good?
I think I'm good. I mean, I guess, yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you letting me call you. I'm glad that case saved your phone, and I can't wait to see your first video on YouTube.
All right, Greggles, and thanks for calling me, and I really appreciate it. Oh, you owe me an apology, too, on air for saying you called me the first time, and you didn't, because I should have been the first caller, not Charlie.
Well, if you called me from the right number, things would have been different.
Really, Greggles? That doesn't sound like an apology. I'm waiting, please.
I'll think about it. How about it? All right. I'm sorry for not calling the right number. It was you, though, right? You were calling in, or was it not you?
Greggles, you were calling. I called you to let you know what my number was because you called the wrong number.
Let me see. I'm going to wait before you go because everyone's probably like, get her the hell off the phone. Let me see. I called. Oh, shit. The person that called me was ending in 7. So it was 229834. Is that you?
No, I'm 7132. I already put my number on there trying to tell you, not thinking. I put it on the
I'm
chat
telling
line,
you, someone from Georgia called me, and that's the number I called. I swear to God. I can even send you a screenshot.
Yeah, you need to send me a screenshot because I don't believe you, Greggles.
All right, I will.
I think you're dyslexic or something. I don't know.
No, I'm telling you, it's completely different. But anyways, all right, I'm going to get on to Tyrone. Tyrone wants to call in, so I'm going to give him a call.
No, you can't talk to Tyrone. I don't like him.
I can't do a three-way. No, I can't do a three-way call here. All right, I'm going to give him a call. I'm not going to tell him you're mean to him, okay? We'll talk to you soon.
All right, Greggles.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace. All right. Hey, David Tucky. Hello, man. Thank you for being a Patreon supporter. Also, you know what? I'm checking my emails while I talk to you guys. Like Dan Howley dropping a nickel. I think he was at $1, and now he's at $5 donating on Patreon. Thank you so much. Hopefully it didn't drop from 20 to 5. But regardless, you're still supporting the show. Thank you so much, Dan. Dan, right? I'm like them. Dan Howley. Yes. High five, dude. High five. High five. Thank you so much. Oh, beast. Thank you so much. Let's call Tyrone. I forget where Tyrone lives. I want to say it's Georgia. Is it not? No, his area code's not Georgia. I don't know. Let's see. But thank you, dude. One plus 5, Arnold.
What up, man?
What's going on, dude? How are you?
just looking at the video, I was like, yes, I was waiting patiently. Believe me, I'm doing great.
Yeah, she kept me on the phone too long. And then she didn't want me to call you.
She tried to have an orgy on the phone with
I know. I say, what the? She doesn't even. I'm married. I said. What's going on, man? What do you got?
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good, dude. Just living life. Nothing really. I got my new chair, my new gaming chair, but other than that, nothing really. So
that's good. That's good. Okay, I got a question then.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about WWDC?
Disappointing. I thought that speaker was in line with what Google and Amazon already do, but I don't think it was overly exciting. The Mac Pro is way too expensive for regular people to use. The iPad Pro is not exciting. I thought that was going to be bezel-less, and it wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't. It was just. I mean, I know it's for developers, but overall, it was just kind of boring. It was not. Nothing super exciting came out of it. What about you? What'd you think?
Because it's like my second time watching WWDC from Apple. Since I'm a big of a tech head and I love Android, but Apple, in a way, Apple kind of surprised me because Android is more of a. We love to give our customers the customizable theme and stuff for Android, like they make it feel like it's your phone.
Yeah.
But with iOS, with Android, Apple, Apple, they're more of a powerhouse. They stick the software. They're not much of a hardware company.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And that's something I haven't really tried out before. I never tried an Apple phone, like an iPhone. But I tried a tablet, and believe me, a tablet is, them things are so fast. Them things are powerhouses.
Yeah, they are very fast.
I can't believe and it's like, I can't name out one tablet that can go against it right now. Like, them things are very powerful. And for them to bump up the storage option, like, twice as much, 512 gigabytes, that's an Xbox One.
Yeah, it's a lot. But, I mean, do you need that much storage on a tablet at this point, really?
I mean, you don't, but the future is coming. The future is coming. Yeah. It's not that
What are you going to store on it, though? Like, everything's streamed. Like, you stream movies, you stream music, you stream... I guess you can't stream anything else, but like everything is streamed. I mean, I do keep some of my Spotify playlists locally, but not 500 gigs, not even 100 gigs, not even 30 gigs. So it's like...
Yeah,
I agree with it. It's super cool that they offer so much storage, and now that they have a somewhat normal file manager that you're going to be able to use, but I don't think the file manager can do local stuff. I think it just does all cloud stuff.
Yeah, it's like, I agree.
Like,
but the only benefit I see getting out of 512 gigabytes is because upscaling the graphics like 4K, like that's gonna take a lot of storage, and HD like it's still good, but a lot of people like will want to see 4K gaming.
Yeah,
and for a tablet to have that kind of spec, especially camera options from camera specs from the iPhone 7. I mean, you're getting a good package for the price.
No, they definitely at this point, especially versus Samsung, they price their tablets very well, way better than they do their phones.
Oh yeah.
What is did you catch the resolution on the new iPad Pro? Is it the same as what they were using before? I didn't catch that actually. That's one thing I didn't check.
Say it again.
The resolution on the new iPad Pro, did they change it or is it still the same resolution?
I
think
it's the same resolution, but the only difference is the small one, the 9.7, is got a screen bump like to 10.5.
Yeah. I saw.
But the resolution is the same.
Okay. Let's see, space.
Yeah, you get HDR on it though when you watch content. You get HDR on it, better color, reproduction and stuff. They just pretty much focused very hard on their software at this conference. Like they focused so hard on the software.
Yeah.
Which they did they did a good job on that. Like they do their thing on software.
If you think
of hardware, I mean, it's not surprising, but it's Apple.
If you think about what's new in the iPad Pro, you can almost guarantee and carry that over to the new iPhone 8. So HDR is in iPad, so that's going to be in the iPhone. Obviously, it's got to.
Oh yeah.
And then
when I was looking at that conference, I was thinking of the future for iPhone. I was like, you know what? iPhone 8. They're gonna start off with 256 and end with 512 gigabytes. I was like, that sounds juicy. Let me go for that real quickly.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I can't imagine having that much stuff. I mean, you kind of have it with a Samsung phone if you have a big memory card. You don't have 500 gigs, but you have. Yeah. I mean, you know what though? You can have 2 terabytes of storage. It's pretty expensive, but
the LG does it.
Yeah, and the LG phones. Yeah, so. It's pretty crazy, but I mean, you don't need that much storage. Why would you need that much? It's way too much.
But I mean, one thing about this year, when it comes down to technology, that like companies are really starting to focus on making their phones future-proof. Like the S8 Plus,
yeah,
that phone is like future-proof. When 5G come out, it's ready to launch. Like it's ready to go.
Right,
already activated. And Bluetooth 5.0, I mean, it hasn't been really used to its fullest because not too many devices support Bluetooth 5.0. But, in the coming years or in the coming months, more companies are going to start supporting Bluetooth 5.0 and making their devices 5G capable.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, this year is the highlight for technology right now. This is the highlight. Like, it's going to glow up.
It is.
And next year it's going to get even better and better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, next year you're probably going to see a lot of phones and tablets at 4K.
Oh, yeah. Sony already doing it. They killing it with their phone.
They are, yeah. They have it. But it's still not, like, we need better battery life still. I mean, it's not awful, but I wish they would do that more often on their phones. I wish that's what the big thing they would push next is way better battery life than what we have now. It still doesn't keep up with the performance of the phones.
Yeah. And one thing, and a lot of companies, they focus on like making the phone slim, making it look thin, easy. And most of the time they be trying to make the phone where it won't break a lot. But when you drop your phone, especially when you're using it like a regular old human, you drop it and the screen cracks.
Yeah.
Something's going to crack. Something's going to get damaged.
Right.
But when you have a phone built to HTC 10, you're going for days.
Yeah.
Oh, built like the S7 Active, like you in the house, like you got a big battery, you got a good screen, you got good sound coming from speakers.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the complaint for? Like, yeah, the phone look bulky, but you getting like some good specs for the price too.
Yeah.
Like, I think companies, instead of trying to make the phones a lot more slimmer, because they don't got the technology for it yet. So to make the phones, like, sacrifice like the thinness of it and just make it a little thicker.
Yeah.
Make it a little thicker.
Yep.
Well, we can enjoy the battery life, the screen, the content, taking pictures, all that, and just to hold the phone. Because, some people don't like using phones with cases.
I don't know how people do that. I mean, unless you just you don't care, and either you don't care because if you drop it, or you have tons of money and you can just buy a new phone. But otherwise, the phone will get scratched regardless. You could not drop it once, and there's still going to be little tiny scratches on the screen or on the back or at the bottom or at the top. It's inevitable. You cannot stop it from happening.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's naked.
One of my friends, he's an iPhone user. Ever since the day he switched from Android, this guy is an Apple bandwagoner. So, I mean, he just making Android look bad right now for some reason. I don't know what it is, what Android did to him, but it's like, well, he uses his phone without a case too. Sometimes he uses the out of box case, but he uses it without a case. And I was like, man, if you don't put that phone in the case, as soon as you sit on it, what's gonna happen? That thing gonna bend. So it's like, man, it's all about Apple over here, sonny. I was like, nah. We get a Samsung, sit on it. What's gonna happen? Not a different thing. Oh, it's in my pocket. So I was like, ever since he done switched from an LG to an Apple, I don't like the kid no more. I was like, oh, you don't got my face.
Apple's expensive too, man. Everything Apple is expensive. I mean, the tablets, like we said, aren't badly priced, but their computers are so expensive. The Apple TV is more expensive than most products, and it does nothing much more than a Fire TV does. It's like way too expensive. Everything.
You only paying for the brand. I promise you, you only paying for the brand.
Dude,
that's all you do.
Dude, that speaker's $350. $350.
But the Google Home is $429.
I know.
Like, come on.
And Google Home is smart as shit. It's very smart.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn.
Like, they should tighten up, man. Like, they on some trying to take my wallet shit.
They are. Dude, they have so much money in the bank. They literally have, I forget what it is, like $80 billion. Just cash. Just sitting there that they never touch. And it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Because they're not stupid, but all these people that just buy those damn products and Apple just is overcharging them and they don't care. It's insane.
They know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah. It's awful.
But you know what's crazy? Because since they originate from the United States, they think just like us. So you know they're gonna find a way to rip somebody off. They gonna do it.
And
now there was some Samsung like South Korea or something like that. Then they'll try to be rich.
That's what Samsung is.
We known for ripping somebody else down here. We known for it.
Samsung is super aggressive. Samsung, 2 weeks after the phone comes out, you can get buy one get one frees, or you get a free watch, or they always hook you up. They're trying to grow, but they hook you up.
I mean, I give them props because when you actually recovering from the whole fiasco with the Note 7, you got to get back on your feet.
Yeah.
And what they done did with the S8 and the S8 Plus, they did a wonderful job. They had some flaws, the fingerprint scanner. Yeah. So that's the only flaw I think they really had. But they did a good job when it comes down to selling. I mean, they sold like crazy. They have sold over 5 million devices worldwide. So, I mean, they're doing a good job with the growth. But, Apple, just some apples. What about them?
I'm with you, man. I'm bored. I'm bored of Apple. I've been bored of them for years. That's why I left Apple. When I pick someone's iPhone up, I like today, I was looking at somebody's text message, and the keyboard popped up. I said, "Where's the back button so I can make the keyboard go away?" I'm like, I hate it. If they had a back button and a better notification system, I might like it better. But overall, I can't stand it. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah, like you're only limited to certain things.
Yeah,
I don't like to feel limited.
Right.
I gotta have my freedom.
Right. Exactly. Cool, man. Well, I appreciate it. Did you have anything else?
Let's see. Trying to see. What about the OnePlus 5?
I'm excited for it, but at the same time, I'm not, because I'm going to be broke if I buy it. Because I want that phone and I want the Essential phone. But damn.
Oh yeah.
That Essential
phone, man.
The Essential phone's really nice, but the more I see that screen where it has that little teardrop, it's kind of weird looking.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird looking. I don't know. Those are the two phones, obviously, that are next coming up that I'm excited about. But then, dude, you have the Note 8 a month or two later. It's like, dude, there's no way I can buy three phones. Shit. Are you getting
the Note 8 is the hype.
What phone are you getting next?
Since I got the S7 Edge, I'm going for the Note 8. Now, if the Note 8 don't meet my expectations, then I'm obviously going to just see how the iPhone is. But the Note 8, I really like. They better come with dual cameras, with that fingerprint scanner embedded into the display, and some stereo speakers, a bigger battery. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't care about a bigger screen. But if they come with that, they're gonna beat Apple at their own game.
I heard that I don't know if you've watched the news, my news show, but Apple supposedly has it under the screen, and if they do, then Samsung has to as well, because Samsung's making the damn screen, so they both have to. If Apple has it, Samsung has it. If Samsung has it, Apple's gonna have it, which is kind of weird because Apple usually doesn't use new technology first. They usually wait a couple of years and then they come out with it when it's like finalized. And it's usually Samsung that uses technology too early. So this might come out to bite Apple in the butt if it doesn't work well. So we'll set to see.
Because, ever since Samsung been helping Apple with their displays. They invented the little Force Touch thing on their S8.
Yep.
So they're gonna be trading gimmicks for gimmicks,
For
but
sure.
it's all about who beats them at their own game.
Yep, for sure.
Like, is Apple gonna release it first or Samsung gonna release it first? So pretty much, yeah. I just can't wait. It's gonna be the hype.
It will. It's gonna be there's literally like OnePlus 5, Essential phone, Note 8, iPhone 8, and then Pixel 2. There's 5 or 6 phones that are coming out that are gonna be monsters.
Yes.
So
I so agree. But the LG V30 is gonna be ugly.
Oh, that's the other one.
I've seen the way that thing.
LG V30. Yeah, it's not going to sell that well. You're right, but that's definitely another phone that's flagship at least. So
yeah,
it's exciting, dude. Cool, man. I think I'm going to wrap the show up. I appreciate the call.
Oh yeah, no problem. You have a great night.
You too, man. Thanks for calling in. Good call.
All right.
Later, brother. All right, bye. Whoo! Good call. I'm loving the calls. That's what I like. I don't mind long calls as long as they flow, and all the calls I felt like flowed. Hopefully they did for you guys as well. So thank you to all my callers. Thank you to the chat for going crazy in there. Did I miss anything in here? Tamaria's holding up. David's holding it up. Dan's holding it up. Freddie Soto. I don't know if I remember that name. What's going on? Anyways, guys, thanks so much for being on the show. I loved the live shows. It's really fun. I might be doing another live show Wednesday or Thursday of this week with the girl that was in my video for that iPhone case that lights up, the Illumi case. Not Lumi. Yeah, Lumi case. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's one of my newest videos. It's called Lumee, Lumee. Check that out. She actually might be on the show with me. She's thinking about starting her own channel on Twitch. She might do IRL, which is in real life, and she would just literally sit there and talk to it and, whatever, see how it turns out. She's looking to make a little bit of side income, and why not, especially on Twitch, because you get subscribers, and those subscribers actually pay. I think they pay $4.99 a month or something, so... So if you guys want to be on the show next time, just shoot me a text, 619-721-3699. If you want to support the show, guys, pray. I should call it Patreon. Patreon is a great way to show your support. Dan Howley moved up from, I believe, $1 to $5. So thanks so much, Dan, for supporting the show. If you want to be like Dan or like David or some of the other guys on there, again, great way to go on there. It's in the description down below. Click the link. Check it out at the very least. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I will do another show later on this week. I don't know exactly when. It's probably going to be, like I said, Wednesday or Thursday, or it might end up being later on in the week. I haven't figured that out. So thanks for watching. I will see you down the road. Peace.